YouTubers, welcome to another special edition of the Vancouver Housing Crisis. I'm your host, Mike Martins. And someone sent me this link from Bloomberg. It's actually from today, and it actually looks pretty hot. Isn't today supposed to be that damn economic collapse, September 27? Damn, I forgot about it. Damn, I missed it. Anyways, okay, let's continue here with Vancouver, London. So this is, I'll leave a link below so you know I'm not making this up. And it's a reputable source here, and it states that Bloomberg is, I mean, if they're not reputable when it comes to business, I don't know what is then. Vancouver, London, top list of cities at risk of housing bubble. Vancouver, London, and Stockholm rank as the cities cities most at risk of housing bubble after a surge in pricing after the last 5 years. 5 years. It's been going on this for the last 20. According to the USB Group AG analysis of 18 financial centers. Sydney, Munich, Hong Kong are also facing stretched violations. UBS said that in its 2016 Global Real Estate Bubble Index report released Tuesday, San Francisco ranked as one of the most overvalued housing markets in the U.S., while not yet at bubble risk. So San Francisco's sitting tight still. Housing prices in the near bubble cities have increased on average by 50% since 2011, compared to 15% in other financial centers. UBS said, low interest rates, global capital inflows, and optimism among investors about returns have developed to inflate values, the bank said. A change in macroeconomic momentum, a shift in the investor sentiment, or a major supply increase could trigger a rapid decline in housing prices. UBS said investors is an overlooked market that should not expect a real price appreciation in the medium to long term. Vancouver's ranking soared to the first from fourth place in 2015. Housing prices in the Canadian city have doubled in the past decade. That's what I said, the last 20 years. Promoting an outcry from local families struggling to afford homes that now chew up 90% of the average before tax income. That's not good, guys. Remember I made that video, what's your TDS? Are you maxed out? Let me continue here. Typical detached family house was $1.6 million. And it's usually a teardown for that much. According to the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, the provincial government in August imposed a 15% tax on foreign buyers in an attempt to cool the prices. European cities. USB said all European cities are overhauled after low interest rates fueled the overheating of the demand of urban residential properties. Amsterdam, Zurich, Paris, Geneva also ranked on its list of cities that has been prices raised past long-term norms. Chicago was one of the bottom of the list of the financial centers rankings, with prices that have failed to recover from the recession. So you still go to Chicago and you can get a decent on the outskirts of town, or maybe a suburb of Chicago. You can still pick up something really nice and big and reasonable for very cheap. The survey didn't include mainland China, where major cities have been experiencing a runaway boom due to the lack of consistent data. UBS spokesperson said in an email. Across the global cities, buying a 60 square meter, 650 square foot apartment is out of reach for the bulk of people earning the average annual income in highly skilled service sectors, UBS said. Yeah, there's doctors. Where I live here, we live in townhomes, right? So we're attached townhomes, right? It's okay. I mean, I'm in a 3-bedroom, two-story, like really nicely laid out. Same thing with people here. There's a doctor who lives here, a family physician, really good one too, man. There's a couple of school teachers here. I have a lady here that lives just across there, and she owns a travel agency. She's owned a travel agency for almost 30 years now. And who else? And I got one guy who was a director manager of Canada Post, director of operations. Sorry. Yeah, and these are people that have decent incomes, decent salaries, right? And I like this little map here. If you click on the link, you could see it below. It's really cool because it actually shows Chicago's undervalued and Milan. So in Italy right now, a lot of houses are undervalued. They've lost more value than what they were worth in the last 5 years. So yeah, Italy's going through that too. Italy, who else? I know Greece did for a while, but then Greece pulled itself back up. But it says here that Italy is very severely undervalued right now, and so is cities like Chicago. New York is just at the cusp of being undervalued. And then all the other cities start bulking up real strong. And Vancouver's the top of the list. Super expensive, super out of reach, super disgusting. You need to be a millionaire to buy a house. And then someone commented below, said basically, why can't people just accept the fact or accept the terms that is what it's worth and that's what people are willing to pay for? This is different. A bar of gold, a mansion, a massive mansion with a golf course. Yes, I get it. But when it's just a family detached home that you could buy in Kansas you could go to Kansas City and buy the same house for $75,000. Okay, then Canadian cities, you go to Winnipeg and buy the same house for $120,000. You're not going to pay $1.6 million. I'll give you a great comparison. Who out there will buy a 1982 Honda, an 82 Honda, yellow with black interior? Who would pay Lamborghini price for that? That's what I'm trying to say. So the price, basically, it's like paying the price of a $233,000 Lamborghini, but you're buying a Honda instead. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Go back to my older videos if you want to see stuff where comparables and discussing other things. Really good videos out there that I put up there, just creating awareness of what's going on. Now, is the bubble going to burst here? Oh, it's going to burst. Oh, is it ever going to burst? Why? Because now I'm seeing more for sale signs. I went out for a drive today. I saw more for sale signs, I think, that I've ever seen in Canada in my life. Driving, because everyone wants to unload now, get their money while they can. And then they're going to start blaming the other people, saying they're too poor to buy properties and blah, blah, blah. No one's dumb enough to pay $233,000 for an 82 Honda Civic. That's the same comparable as what the houses are worth here. If it's, like I said, a mansion with 2 pools, 17 bedrooms, 6 bath, like I was showing you guys in Florida for $1 million, yes, but not for this. Plain and simple. Anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe button below, and don't forget to share this and get it out there. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.